YouTube and Facebook. Okay. All right, YouTubers. So y'all are at a bit of a different angle. So this is what we got going on here. For those of you who struggle with places to store your jewelry, I am showing you a quick and easy way and affordable way to make a jewelry can. And let's see. Okay, my jewelry's another one. So this is one I made with my logo on it. This is what I call my bling can. Of course, you can leave it just a blank can. It's just a lemonade can, or you can also use oatmeal. The can from the oatmeal works great with this. And this is one that actually has my jewelry in it. Just a moment. And so these are Twirl-a-Ties. The name brand of them is a Twirl-a-Tie. They're also called tie twirling tie hangers. I think that's what they're called. Twirling tie hangers. So that's these. It's better put together. And they have 20 hooks on them. So, and they fit perfectly in these cans and these lemonade cans, which you can get from like Sam's, probably Costco's. Oh, I don't know if they have them this big at Walmart. Or you can also use the oatmeal cans that are the same size. And so, basically, I just tore this wrapper off and covered it in paparazzi pink because that's my jam, paparazzi pink. And then I have my logo here that I'm just going to cut out and glue on the front. And again, you don't have to do all of this. You can just take an empty can, stick a Twirl-a-Tie through the top, and then you have an airtight container for your jewelry, because oxygen getting to your jewelry will make it tarnish a lot faster, especially for costume jewelry. So you want to keep it as dry as possible. Um, Another thing, if you have a jewelry box, keeping chalk in your jewelry box will help keep the oxygen out. It'll keep it dry and it'll make your jewelry last longer. So that is just a neat tip to know. Oxygen. You want to keep it away from oxygen. Um, Keeping your jewelry in individual plastic bags is another good way to keep it away from oxygen, and keeping it in individual Ziploc bags. Which I know a lot of people tend to store their jewelry that way too. All right, so I have just glued the logo on, and hey, then I'm gonna glue some bling ribbon on. This ribbon is kind of thick, so it's covering my heart a little bit. But that is totally okay. And I suppose I could have had all this pre-cut, but I kind of just got in the house. And so here's where I'm going to use the glue gun. So I'm going to go ahead and cut two pieces. One for the top and one for the bottom. And you can decorate these any way you want, but because mine hold jewelry, I feel like it should be blingy. So, and then also as a jewelry consultant, I can easily, like, if somebody wants to take jewelry with them to show somebody, or like a basket party, which you can do to earn free jewelry, I would give them a bling can. This is another one that I made. It's just bling, bling, bling. It don't have any pictures or anything. So I would, if somebody wanted to do like a basket party, I would give them a can or two of jewelry like this, or maybe even three. I don't know. Because you can put with the tags, you can put 20 necklaces, necklace and earring sets on there. With like personal jewelry that's not tagged anymore, you can get a lot more on there because you can fit more than one on a hook. And so, as I mentioned earlier, and I wish I would have did this sooner. So the kids have been playing with my bling can, and now I have a big mess of tangles. So if any of you ever have this problem in your jewelry box, with, especially with long necklaces or with thinner necklaces, the way to combat that is with a straw. You just stick the chain part through the straw and fasten the necklace back, and that saves you from the horror show that I have here in front of me. This is a good way to travel with jewelry also. There's also a technique where you can use the press and seal kitchen wrap to to lay all your jewelry flat. I have not tried that one because I feel like, these other ways are just a little bit easier for me. Like even when I travel, I usually stick one of these cans in my suitcase or either in my bling bag. Oh, hot. Don't touch the hot glue, people. That is no fun at all. Take my word for it. I do it all the time. I was actually scared to buy a high heat gun because I knew that I always manage to touch the hot glue. I usually work with medium or low heat, but I'm like, I just feel like my projects will work so much better with high heat. And so I'm constantly paying the price because I'm clumsy and always touching the glue. And it's hot. Hot. See, did it again. All right, so the top is done. And then we'll do the same thing at the bottom. Go around the bottom. Ooh, that is smoking. All right, and it is almost complete. We just have two more steps. One is poking a little hole here, a lot smaller than this, so you can basically like force it through because you want it to remain as airtight as possible to keep your jewelry safe from oxygen. So you just make a little hole and push that right on through to where it fits right on top. But the last step, not completely necessary, but it helps to keep it all intact. And where is my paintbrush? Oh, I don't know where my paintbrush is. All right, well. So the last step is to just take a paintbrush and use the Mod Podge, which looks like glue. It goes on and it's white and it looks really milky. And you think, oh no, it's too much. But then when it dries totally clear, and it puts a protective coat over your can so that you don't have to worry about it getting torn or like super dirty or any of that stuff. It puts a nice, somewhat glossy finish on it. And this, let's see, what kind of Mod Podge is this? This is a matte. So this puts a matte finish on it. I think you can get like glossy Mod Podge to make it shine a little bit more. But this is what the finished product will look like. So another thing as far as traveling, and or not even just traveling, but just storage in general, rings. So I found this little container. Oh, and it's nice. I haven't even tried it out yet. Because right now I'm still using my Paparazzi ring box for my personal collection. But this is really good, especially for consultants. It's a good way to carry extra rings in your bling bag. Most of these holes fit more than one ring. There's 12 compartments. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. 12 compartments. So that is a good way to store rings to keep them oxygen free. Again, an airtight container. Keep them oxygen free so you don't have to worry about them turning. And I need to make it a habit to store all my rings in this so that they don't tarnish while they're just sitting on the shelf. And so this is a good way to carry them with you, especially if you're a consultant and you don't have a bling bag. So yeah, if somebody wants to look at rings, also, let's see if I got one. Oh, yay! Because I forgot to bring this out. Another way I like to store rings, inside of my bag, and these can go if you do have a bling bag. Where's my bling bag? Up right here. So if you do have a bling bag, you can just put them on these and put them inside the pocket. I mean, you can put them in there one by one. I just feel like it's easier. Like when somebody wants to look at rings, it's a lot easier to get them out without dropping them everywhere. If I could just pull the whole ring out and let them flip through them. That's not easiest for some people, but and then if you're not selling or you don't have a display tote, you can always store them in a bag like this and even hang them. So, and it's a good way to travel with a bunch of rings to keep up with them. And these are just binder rings. You can get like I don't know. I think the big ones come in like a 6 or 8 pack at the Dollar Tree, and then you get more of the small ones. The smaller they are, the more you get. And so that is just another tip. Um, let's see. um, Another way to travel as far as events, if you sell jewelry, and you have to set up at events, I found it so much easier to just set up everything at home, wrap it in plastic wrap, and then when I get to the event, cut the wrap off, and boom, all my displays are ready. So you don't have to worry about like losing stuff from your display along the way, or rings falling out in the bag, or all of that stuff. So yeah, quick and easy. These cans probably come down to a little under $3 a piece to make, and they're airtight. So they're good for your jewelry lasting long. You can fit over 20 necklaces in one can. You can even put bracelets in the bottom. That's what I often do. You can store your bracelets at the bottom. If you have your rings like on a ring like this, put those at the bottom, put your necklaces on top, and bam, you got a jewelry box. And you can make it as cute as you want it to be. You can even put a sign on it to say like "Don't touch me, don't touch my jewelry." So your sign can say that if you wanted to. So super easy, super inexpensive. Um, I know like the big pretty jewelry boxes are awesome, but they only hold so much jewelry. So like the little cabinet ones, like you can only put so much in there. And if you have a lot of long necklaces, you definitely want to keep up with this trick, because I think necklaces party when you're not watching, and like you go in there one day and they're all hugged up and tangled together. So the straw trick helps with that. And remember, if you're using a jewelry box, and even in the can, put some chalk in the bottom. That'll keep the oxygen out. That'll keep it in a drier environment. That'll make your jewelry last longer without tarnishment. And so that's definitely something good to know. And then of course with costume jewelry, there's always the clear nail polish trick, which I have started doing to my rings, because my rings, I guess because I have to keep so much oil on my hands. I have really dry skin, and I keep so much oil on my hands, or either I'm always in essential oils or coconut oil, some kind of oil. So I started painting my rings with clear nail polish so they don't turn. I want them to stay pretty. And it also helps too if you like are always washing your hands, because I do that a lot too. And then I'll like still have moisture on my hands and put my rings back on. And so we all know that water and oil and all those things are not very good for costume jewelry. So they do have some clear gloss that I can't think of the name of, which you can use to spray jewelry with to put a protectant over it. So but the best part about it is, I only pay 275 a piece for my fabulous jewelry. So, there's nothing to cry over when something happens to it or when it tarnishes. But these are definitely some good tips to keep in mind. And hey, that was shorter than I thought. So I appreciate everybody watching. I hope you learned something. If you are just tuning in, make sure you go back and watch the replay. This will be up on my YouTube page. If you're not following me on YouTube, I know you're on YouTube. Everybody's on YouTube. Hashtag love peace bling. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I plan on making as many useful videos as I can possibly think of, especially if it has something to do with fashion. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope everybody has a fabulous, fabulous night. For those of y'all night owls, join me later on around midnight. We are going to see what is in the box. And I'm so happy because last month I didn't get a Fashion Fix box. All my stuff was just in a brown box. It was just, I opened it and I was like, wait, what? What happened to y'all shipment of Fashion Fix boxes? Because I love my boxes. I have a bunch of these, the ones that the kids don't tear up. But they open like pizza boxes. And they're really good for like storing stuff, like all kinds of stuff. But not to mention the box is just exciting. It's got the paparazzi crown all over it. It says Fashion Fix. I love boxes. What can I say? So at midnight, we're gonna shake it up a little bit and go late night in our jammies. I'm already in my jammies. I changed as soon as I got back in the house. But we're gonna snug up and get comfortable. So grab whatever your nighttime beverage is. Hot chocolate, coffee, soda. I don't know. But as my girls would say if they wasn't stuck to their phone somewhere, it's Friday, turn up. So that's what I'm about to go do. Go hang with my kids. About to go have some pizza. It's junk food Friday around here, so about to go have some pizza and whatever else we can round up. And I will see y'all back at midnight Eastern for Fashion Fix, y'all. Oh my gosh, this Fashion Fix is off. They showed it at EMP um on the first when I was in Atlanta. They showed us this Fashion Fix. Y'all, it is fire. It took like forever for me to get mine this month, but it was worth the wait. I cannot wait to dig in. I haven't checked it yet. Hopefully all my pieces are intact. Hopefully they are all intact and I don't have to order any replacements or anything, because sometimes the mailman can be so rough with my boxes. But hopefully, it's all double boxed and everything. Hopefully nothing falls apart on us and it is all good because it is all fabulous and I cannot wait to dig in. So make sure y'all join me, invite your friends, um, tell everybody because we got exclusives and we got double the hostess rewards, which means we've got lots of stuff to give away tonight. So the more the merrier, the more people that join us, the more freebies we can give away. So make sure you join us, invite your friends, and until then, love, peace, and bling, y'all.